morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. So excited to have you guys here. And not just good morning, good evening, good night, because I know we are global. We are a global family. So amazing. So let's get started. I really want you guys to know a little bit more about Rico before we start. So Rico Quailau is in the Southeast Asia Business Development Manager at Opulence Global and a seasoned practitioner in the MLM industry with over 20 years of experience. As a driving force behind Opulence Global's expansion into new markets across Asia, Rico is responsible for the growth of the business in the Philippines and beyond. He works closely with the network of distributors in the region, providing support and guidance as they work to achieve their goals. Rico's commitment to building strong relationships with his team and fellow business leaders have been instrumental in the success of Opulence Global. So let's welcome Rico Quailau on this call today, guys. Let's see a little bit of welcome for Rico in the chat.
Hello, team. How are you doing? Good evening all the way from here in the Philippines. It's already 10 o'clock in the evening, but nonetheless, still so excited, still up and alive, and of course, looking forward to the recognition of our partners from different parts of the world. And I can also see our lovely sales development manager all the way from Canada. Hello, Danny.
Hi, Daniela. So guys, I want to introduce Daniela. She's the Sales Development Manager at Opulence Global. Daniela has the mandate to further the ability of all entrepreneurs associated with the company to reach their potential in growing their businesses. She has over 17 years of experience in direct sales. This background laid the groundwork for her current position, which is developing the company's sales force and creating strategies that give partners real workarounds for selling products as well as growing their organizations. So Daniela donates her time, skills, and resources to different non-profit organizations, and she's also a member of the entrepreneurial group BEST and a lead member of the Hispanic Women's Network in Canada. So good morning, Daniela, guys. Let's show Daniela and Rico some love in the chat. I'm so excited to be on with you guys today. This is such an interesting call. How excited are we, guys? Let's see it in the chat.
They hear you. Good evening, good morning to all of you around the world. And my dear, I'm super proud of you. This is actually our first call together as well. So I want to congratulate you for such an incredible job as a host. Everybody's been talking about, you gotta meet this lady in Trinidad, and everybody is like so excited about you. So I'm super proud. I have seen and watched your videos, and it's absolutely amazing. And we want to see more people like yourself, rising stars. And when you start the business, you just want to develop all of these incredible skills. And the most amazing part of being an entrepreneur is like, if you don't have a skill, you get to develop it. And we're here to help you. So today is a very powerful morning and an evening to you, Rico, as well. So excited, of course, to be recognizing our incredible partners for the month of July 2023. So let's get started. You can have my necklace. People start, you see, okay, I'm gonna make a pause here before we continue going. Rico, we had our managers meeting this weekend. One of the things we were discussing there is that people always is looking at what you're wearing, right? Even though you can only see half of my body because we're on Zoom, right? Wear your fashion with pride. Wear your fashion with pride. So yes, you can have my necklace. It's in the back office. Actually, I think we still have some of them.
Do this, right?
And the pearls necklace right now, it's actually part of the summer sale. So yes, you can have it. Go check it out. A lot of items are selling out. We were actually doing a review of what the summer sale is being. It's actually been incredible. And I'm going to tell you a little bit of a secret. Don't say I said so, because nobody's going to believe you. But actually, we are going to be continuing with these amazing sales every season. So every time you see something, and if you want to have it, like, just go take it, because only a few pieces are available. So when you are taking advantage of these sales, remember, always think as a retailer. And I'm going to give you a little bit of like a tip. When you see something going on sale, don't just grab one piece. I'm telling you, because one person seeing it, then people started complimenting it, and then people are going to want it. So if it's part of the summer sale and you don't want to tell your customers, by the way, the summer sales and the upcoming fall sale and winter sale and whatever, is available for VIP shoppers too. But if you don't want to pass on those savings to your customers, let's say this necklace is, I don't know, like $30, but is regularly selling for 60. So you buy it for $30, right? On super sale, you still sell it for 60. So you can even give a deal to your customers. Say, okay, I can give it to you for 50, right? So if you stock up on, like, let's say 3-5 pieces of each necklace, now you have either gifts, you can have it as, separate pieces as a special deal for your customers. You bulk buy it, pay one-time shipping, have it in your home, and now you have, pieces to deliver to your customers. So always think of it as a retailer and upsell. Remember also, the highest season of the year is coming. October, November, December are the 90 days that are the highest in sales for every single partner around the world. So make sure you take advantage of this, because the highest season of the year is coming. So start thinking ahead of those customers that you're going to be connecting with to share them about your products. Okay. So thank you for the compliments. Yes, good idea. Start stocking up. I know for people in the Philippines, for people in Thailand, for example, if you're going to pay bats and duties, you want to do it ahead of time, right? Even Opulence points. I saw Amarjit, like this week, I was so excited. We changed the products at the Opulence points. Oh my God, it was so phenomenal. Like you wouldn't believe, because you see the products there are amazing. And I was like, oh my, I wish everyone could really, every time you're working hard in your business, you're getting Opulence points anyways. And now you can just redeem them for amazing fashion products. So we're changing constantly the products in that section. Get them for free, pay the VATs and duties, and guess what's happened after? You can resell it and get 100% profits on that. So cash on those, perks and monies sitting in your back office and take advantage of it. Any thoughts before we get started, Rico?
Well, I just remember, I know if Rene is on the call, the first time that Rene set foot in our Philippine office during our soft launched opening in the Philippines, we saw Rene being, accessorized with all of these Opulence things, the fashion items, and right from there, you could already see that, this guy is something big, and it just reflects of how Opulence is all about, what Opulence is all about. It's just by looking at you being accessorized by all of this. He's wearing the watch, he's wearing the shoes, he's wearing the belts, he's wearing everything, and you just like to be like him. So this is something that Danny is talking about. Just being represented well. We are in Opulence, and just like when we saw Rene going into our office, we just want to be like him. And that's the thing about some of the things that are in. And one thing more, I really love the concept of the Opulence points. I remember when we launched in the Philippines, a lot of our partners were enjoying it. They love to shop for these free products, especially in their back office. And by the time it arrived, they were just really awed by it. And it was amazing. It was amazing.
Actually, now that you're mentioning it, when you're traveling and, sometimes people don't realize the power of, all of our products. And remember, one of our biggest slogans is like, I get paid to wear, and promote fashion items. So really, our biggest potential continues to be the fashion. Like, we haven't stopped our fashion line because of that. And by the way, we are condensing the amount of SKUs because we are bringing a lot of new products.
Yeah.
So like, you want to make sure that your customers know, even if you are developing a fountain of life customer base, that you have a customer base that will actually look into other products that you have. Because you see, the Fountain of Life, Fairy Flawless, Posh Captive, like all of our products from the Safe Home Revolution are consumables. People are constantly using them on a monthly basis. But there are, I think it's over 150 celebrations along the year in different cultures and religions and, special holidays that, you want to have that special detail for that, right? So I love that Amarjit. Amarjit is bringing up, you get 7,500 points when you qualify for MGRS. And today we're gonna actually recognize some of those partners. But you see, that's actually an additional $75 worth of merchandise for doing your job. as an entrepreneur, for making money actually, because when you qualify for MGRS, you are earning an additional bonus that it's in cash, but you are bringing partners, you're launching people, you're selling product, you are sharing your business. Like, honestly, I feel it's just like a no-brainer. We discussed MGRS on Wednesday as well with Rico. And like, I want to see more people qualifying for this. It is just easy and simple, but we tend to complicate things. And now we're thinking like, should I do this? What should I do that? Like, better if I do it like this. Anyways, Rico, are you drinking something? This is like my second coffee of the morning.
I don't want to drink any coffee anymore because it's about bedtime in a couple of hours. So actually, Danny,
Listen, tell me.
No, I just came back from a trip, and it was an exciting trip. I went to two different cities in General Santos City and Davao City, and we did a bootcamp training together with, of course, presenting to our guests and prospects there. And it's just an exciting time to be with our partners, especially right now that we can now go from different places and being able to see our partners face to face, hearing their excitement, hearing their testimonials is just an amazing thing. And one more thing before we wrap up our topic with regards to the fashion items. I know we talked about in the managers meeting that we want to go for exclusivity. We want to highlight that there are no other products that are available outside. I mean, the products that we have are only exclusive to our Opulence partners, right? To our Opulence email, and people love it. I like the watch that we're having. We are the only ones who have that, and I love that exclusivity. And of course, we have an exclusive like for instance, a Fountain of Life, the other products that we have, but of course the fashion items. So that's the thing that I'm looking forward, having that exclusivity is what you have said when it comes to our products.
And guess what? It gives you more exclusivity than that, Rico, is when the product gets sold out. Like right now, people are complimenting on my necklace, and I just check, and actually this necklace is sold out. So yes, Amarjit, sorry, you can't have it. But there's a lot of other ones. But my point is, at the end of the day, yes, they become exclusive. A lot of people, when they started seeing the ring, for example, that's another thing. Photos do not make justice to the product sometimes. You see, whether it is your shoes, your watch, your ring, like whatever it is, like at the end of the day, you are in a business meeting. If you want to look the part, then you wear it. Like, mind you, I want to make sure if you don't wear it, nothing is going to happen. All I'm saying is you have access to it in your email. Why go buy it from somebody else when you have access to these pieces? And the most important part, I would say, is the quality. When quality is there, you can, wear it with pride. And I think that's something very important for people. Nowadays, people value quality, right? So yes, I agree. So ladies, I'm excited to see you. I am happy to see all the partners here. You guys are excited also on the chat. I do see people from Barbados, Grenada. This week I actually helped, in our logistics and the shipping department. I was looking at the orders going out. And, I saw orders for Luxembourg. I saw orders from Portugal. I saw orders from Italy. I was like, wow, like we have partners all around the globe using our products. And like, honestly, we just have everything in one bundle. And then I want to share something, from my week. I was talking to one of my clients in the studio. She's actually a realtor. And I'm going to bring it up to here because I see Nora, Maria, everybody's like super active. Let me tell you, and I want to, acknowledge these ladies because Maria is from Grenada, but she's, she lives in Toronto. And Nora, Gina, and all of her team live in Niagara. They are from the Philippines, and they decided to go to the Hamilton Festival or something last week. And they met this realtor. She's my very, very, very close friend. She used to be a sales director with me in my previous company. So we were there, like she wasn't like, I was in my previous company for 12 years, but she was there probably for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. They met. She sent me a video with my picture. She's like, oh my God, is this what you do where you always get your beautiful shoes? I'm like, yeah, I've been telling you about these shoes for like the longest time. And everybody compliments on shoes. They just don't go ahead and buy it. And all of a sudden she sent me a photo of the Fountain of Life and hair brochure. She's like, I'm on this, beautiful drops oil or whatever it is that she called her, because, people call Fountain of Life many names. she's like, I met this lady. And then she started sending me photos from the festival. And I was like, they were so excited to meet you ladies. I'm telling you, she could be a super rock star. She's now into real estate. But honestly, they were sharing booths, you know, when you go to shows and then you end up on being the friend of the, you know, the person beside you. And I love that you guys are connecting and doing shows together, showing the world of our product. And, you know, festivals in the summer here in Canada are very, very popular because it's when people used to take time to be outside, you know, out and about. So one of the big mandates from our CEO for Asia was to go to trade shows, start doing trade shows, because now people starting to go out, they want to be meeting people. And the only way of doing that is actually going to trade shows and meeting more people. And actually, I had the opportunity to speak to one of my mother's friend, and we were having a video conference this weekend. She's like, how is, you know, life and everything? I said, I want to come to Mexico soon. You know, I want to look for people and distributors who want to create wealth. She was like, oh my God, how is that? Right. So I started to tell her a little bit about it. And she's like, oh my God, like, I really want to do this. We could do trade. And all of a sudden, she already started thinking the things that you can do in Mexico to develop a company like this. We have everything. We have the products, we have the compensation plan, we have the structure, we have the software. We just need the people. We just need the culture of the teams working together. So I want to acknowledge Maria, Nora, Gina, all the ladies. I don't know who else went as a team together to this festival, and you ladies rock it. Honestly, I love when I hear comments from the outside, you know, about our partners and, you know, the professionalism, the way they introduce the product. Obviously, they sold product. Maria is a queen on selling and retailing. So definitely, I was super proud of that. And of course, she's like, so which shoes are you wearing today? And I was wearing the pink shoes. I'm like, I don't know if Maria told you, but they are on sale right now. Go click on your back office under the summer sale, because honestly, it's just about the moment, right? Taking it into action. And thank you, Nat. I want to acknowledge you as well, because she's typing in Thai on the chat. She's probably translating for our Thai partners. So, Sawadika, thank you. Okay, Rico, let's get started with a recognition. I think everybody's excited about that.
And of course, the Night of the Stars is one of the things that we do here, recognizing our partners for their achievements and making known the different benefits that you get as a partner here with Opulence Global, because there are tons and tons of benefits when you join this opportunity, not only about making money, but, you know, achieving milestones in your business, achieving different incentives, bonuses, commissions, and all these things. And this is the time to highlight all of these partners. But before we proceed, of course, we'd like to thank each and everyone who participated in this call, and to all of our partners worldwide for all your effort, dedication, and commitment, and the belief that you have with what we have here, our company and the opportunity, the products, as well as the people behind this opportunity.
So today is all about you and the partners around the world who are achieving great things with their Opulence Global business. And today is really about acknowledging that. But because we might have new partners on this call as well, people that maybe they just started their Opulence Global business, this is the first time, so we want to welcome you as well. We do this Night of the Stars recognition once a month. Is normally the third Saturday of every month. And this is where we acknowledge and recognize partners who are, you know, doing a little bit above and beyond, earning the bonuses, you know, all the money that is left in the table for you. And let's start with obviously what Night of the Stars is. Obviously, we want to celebrate you, the growth. And of course, when it comes to sales, aiming to inspire and motivate individuals towards greater accomplishments. So today is all about that. And I want all of you to go in the chat crazy and share with me, perhaps, let's say, Rico, let's talk about the best month ever in your Opulence Global business. So share with me, when it comes to income, for example, what was your best month in Opulence so far? I don't want Renee to share that, because she's a bragger. You know, Renee, we know you're a top income earner, so don't make us feel bad with it. No, I'm lying. Like, just share with me, because sometimes we feel that if we haven't accomplished something big, that we shouldn't deserve the recognition. And I don't know about you, Rico, but I do feel, and I see it every day, people work for two reasons. Number one is money. Number two is recognition. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily money is more important than recognition, but a lot of people do work for recognition. I do work for recognition. So honestly, I find that we have to just become better and better into recognizing people's achievements, whether it is extra $100, $300, $500. It doesn't matter. It's not about the amount. It's about the effort and recognizing what you are doing towards, you know, your goals, what it is that you want and what it is that you want to achieve. So yes, people are, you know, sharing on the chat. I want to see, you know, what was either your best month or your best week, maybe your best day, you know, in Opulence, a day where when you went to bed, you were like, oh my God, I'm so happy for today. I'm so thankful for today. You know, I did such an incredible job at this, or I went, you know, above and beyond my own records and I sold extra, let's say $1,000 in a day, whatever it was, just share with me. How can I translate from here? Oh my God, I'm seeing your beautiful messages from Nat, and I don't know if she's actually talking to me or talking to the partners.
No, actually, I think Nat is translating for the Thai people, for our Thai
I love
partners.
it. I love it.
But
Thank you,
nonetheless,
Nat.
Danny, you know what? This is also a time of inspiration, and please do not hold back in sharing those things that you know might mean to your team, might mean to the people that are here in this call. This is a time for us to learn more about you, how you're doing in your business, being inspired by your stories, being inspired by your achievements, because that's what this business is all about. It's about helping other people achieve health and wellness, right? So this is something that, you know, we are always looking forward to be inspired by the success stories of other people as well.
Amazing. Anybody would like to share, just put it on the chat group, please, so we can actually see it. Amazing. The reason why we want to acknowledge that is because a lot of people might be on this call and they might be new, or is the first time you're actually coming to a Night of the Stars. So even though in here is just the corporate recognition when it comes to bonuses, rank advancement, car programs, we want to make sure that everybody feels recognized and motivated, which whatever activity you decided to do during this past, you know, month in the company. So today we are going to recognize our partners and the rank advancement of achievers in the month of July. So first of all, let's congratulate, oh my God, look at this. First, 3 lifestyle director ones from different countries. I want to congratulate King Swang Peng from Canada, Fang Gong Lu from China, and Pompadit Fotizane from Laos. Is she here? I think I saw her here. Oh my God, congratulations, Laos, the new development country that, you know, I actually got one of the memories today in social media. A day like today, last year, Nat, we were actually in Thailand. We were probably on our way to one of those beautiful cities where we actually had our first meeting, and it was an amazing event for the entire weekend. And in that week we went to Laos, and it was a beautiful, actually it's a beautiful country, but it was an amazing experience to be able to start connecting with the team in Laos. And I can totally see them now growing and building, you know, a year later, strong and still. So amazing. We do want to see recognition for friend Brenda Odak. We had an Opulence experience in Ottawa 2 weeks ago. She actually sold 12 bottles of Fountain of Life, 2 new prospects for the business. So absolutely great job, Brenda. If you're here, congratulations to you, my dear. And of course, Pompadit is one of our new LD1s in the country of Laos. So congratulations. I hope that they are here, of course, to see the recognition. And take us through the MGRS, Rico.
Sure, Danny. And of course, our MGRS, for those of you who are new here, what it means is the monthly global revenue sharing. This is something that we give out each and every month for those who qualified for all of the requirements for the profit sharing of the company. So this means that this is not only about the income that you get from your organization, but it's also getting a share from the global sales or the global revenue of the company. And that can happen within your first 30 days of becoming an LA. So this is another exciting bonuses that we give out to our compensation plan. And we'd like to recognize, of course, when you become a lifestyle director 2 or higher ranks, you get 3 shares of this MGRS, of this monthly global revenue sharing. So we'd like to recognize our lifestyle director for getting 3 shares, of course, Mr. Reza Mesgarlu, and of course, Rene Liao for consistently qualifying for the MGRS. I see the reports, and I can't count the months of how many times they already qualified. And we already also have our lifestyle director, Trees, getting 3 shares. Of course, Henry Xiong, Saji C, and of course, Amarjeet, who's also a consistent MGRS qualifier. And of course, with the lifestyle director twos, we have Exibin. We also have Exibin from China. We have Lucy K from Kenya. We have Chu Xiong Si from Singapore. We have Yoki Ching from Singapore as well. And we have La Patrada from Thailand. Wow, congratulations to all of our MGRS qualifiers who are getting 3 shares for the monthly global revenue sharing. And moving on, as Lifestyle Director 1, you get 2 shares every time you qualify for the MGRS. And of course, we'd like to recognize and acknowledge our Lifestyle Director 1s, Itzak from Belgium. And we also have Virak from Canada. We also have Rafael D from Israel. And we also have Apinya from Thailand. So congratulations to our Lifestyle Director 1s. And of course, we also have our lifestyle advisors. You can also qualify for the MGRS, and you can get 1 share for the profit sharing or the monthly global revenue sharing. So we'd like to congratulate Marco D from Canada. We have Yi Ping from China. We also have Galit B from Israel. We also have Noah B from Israel. We also have Choi 1K from Singapore. We also have Hui L from Singapore. Apologies if I mispronounce your names, okay? And of course, you have Kelly L from Singapore. We also have Patrick L from Singapore as well. And also we have Bal K from Thailand, Salim M from Trinidad and Tobago, and of course, Stephen L from the United States. So congratulations to all of our MGRS qualifiers.
Awesome. I love, you know, when I look at the recognition, Rico, I love seeing people from all different countries of the world. Like, this shows me that it doesn't matter where you are, we all have the same opportunity lying in our computers, right? We all have the same opportunity in your phone. One of the discussions we had with our CEO this week is like, maybe a lot of people do not own a computer these days, but a lot of people do own a smartphone. So everybody can do their business from their phone. And really, when I look at China, Thailand, Philippines, and all of these amazing countries working together towards a goal, definitely something to achieve and to recognize. And of course, you know, Maria is sharing that her best day in Opulence, her best day, she sold 43 bottles of the Fountain of Life in one day. Wow, Maria, 43 bottles. Like, I just want to do some math here. 43 bottles of the Fountain of Life. Let's say you earn $20 profit. I know you guys go cuckoo crazy and you make more than $20, but let's say you only earn $20 per bottle. You see, one day I was dissecting this to someone in Mexico, and I'm like, okay, yes, a lot of people are going to say no to you, but if you only do 1 bottle a day, and that's an extra additional, you know, 300 or 500 pesos, will that make a difference in your life with the 1 bottle? And they were like, hell yeah, right? So 43 bottles, like, or 40 bottles at $20, right? It's $800 in one day in profits. In profits. An average person has to work at least 2 weeks to earn that money. So, wow, congratulations to that, Maria. Keep on sharing with me here on the chat group as we go doing the recognition. We want to acknowledge you as well. So congratulations, Maria.
And
so let's look at the car club. Sorry, Rico, go ahead.
Sorry, Danny. I just can't help but share it that, you know, particularly in the Philippines, whenever we are hearing about different companies getting into the industry right now, even new companies. And one of the things I always ask is their compensation plan global? And that's the one of the key things that we have here. We have a seamless global compensation plan, as what Danny has said earlier. Basically, we have the same compensation plan, the same levels of achievement, the same benefits when it comes to our compensation plan, and you can enjoy it from different partners in different parts of the world. And that's the great thing about this. And when you join this opportunity in your local country, it does not limit you to build your business globally. And basically the volume coming from different parts of the world becomes your total volume. And it doesn't matter where they're coming from US, Canada, Asia, Australia, Europe, or even other parts of Africa, even parts of the other parts of the world, they can become a part of your global compensation plan. And I just want to emphasize that, because sometimes people don't see it as a big opportunity for all of our partners.
Absolutely. And one of my favorite topics to talk when it comes to recognition is CAR program. You see, in this industry, and I want to share this, from the bottom of my heart, team, we do a lot of what we do to help people, whether it is through the product or through the opportunity. And when we do that, as we share or as we grow our business and we start sharing with other people, there are a lot of achievements that you will never be able to achieve if you're doing it on your own. CAR program is one of those achievements. CAR program is only achievable through the work or the volume and the efforts of an entire team working together. So when you earn a car and when you achieve the CAR Club program, in reality is by helping other people grow, by helping other people succeed or achieve their goals. It doesn't matter what it is. That's why, again, I said it's not about the money. It's not about how much you earn. It's about really the effort that you did encountering towards achieving your goal or whatever it is your dream. Because maybe, I was never into cars. And this is where I share from my personal experience. I was never into cars or having this luxurious, BMW or a Tesla, like Rene has his Tesla. And, I was never into that. But when I joined, GWT back in the day as a distributor, the first thing they told me is because they knew I was driving a car from my previous company. You can see it parked outside. It was pink, right? So they were like, how much you have to create in revenue to have that car? And I said, about $80,000 in sales every month with my team. It was a numbers game. All I did is transfer those amount of numbers and the amount of people I needed to talk about this business in order to achieve the same thing. And it's not about the car. It was about the achievement of helping other people succeed. So CAR Club program, that's why you see, and then the group starts to condense because only a few people go that extra mile in order to help other people succeed. So today we do have, and we're very, very proud to share that we have actually a 6-tier CAR program. That means there are 6 levels, right? And the very, very first level is actually when you become an LD1, you can start qualifying for these bonuses. So I'm going to go the other way around because obviously we want to recognize our Luxury Plus CAR Club achievers. In our CAR Club program, actually, they earn cash if they do have a car. It's actually $1,500 a month, right, in cash towards the payment or towards their car. In this case, Reza Misgarlu from Canada and Renelia from Canada are the achievers of the Luxury Plus Car program. The Luxury Car program, it's $1,000 a month, and Henry Shong from Canada is our achiever for the month of July. Congratulations to that, Henry. Executive Car program for LD2s and above is $750 a month. Congratulations to Sagi, Canada, X-Shipping from China, Amarjit Kaur from Singapore, and Chu Xiong, better known as Patrick, for Singapore as well. Congratulations to you. And the premium car program is $500, goes to Rafael Bendor from Israel and Joe Kiching from Singapore, better known as Helen. So congratulations to our achievers for the month of July. Another thing I wanted to share with you that really gets me excited is our programs are designed to fit the needs of people around the world. So in our company, you can actually earn the cash, okay, the cash for your car. And let's say if you do have the requirements of a new car that it shows the opulence lifestyle to the rest of the world. But let's say you don't own a car, or in your country, like in Singapore, for example, where people only a lot of people use and commute through public transportation, and because it's obviously easier, it's a smaller country and things like that. So we have created and developed this Car Club program as a vacation and a shopping spree, let's say, option. So if you don't have a car, you can actually choose the shopping credit payment, and we give you double the amount of money in your organization. So I'm going to share this with you. Let's say you earn the Premium Car Club program, which is the level 1 for $500, right? So if you have a car, you earn $500 cash towards your car. But if you don't owe a car and you don't want to have a new car, you can receive $1,000 in retail value deposited in your account in shopping credits. Now you can either choose to buy those $500, which becomes actually $700 because it's 1,000 retail value minus your wholesale discount, right? You can choose to buy anything for yourself, go on a shopping spree, right? That's your recognition, is your job, it's for you. Go on a shopping spree of $700 just for yourself in anything. A lot of partners, I see them buying more product. They just buy more Fountain of Life and resell it. What does that mean to you? Is 100% profits because the product was given to you for free. So a lot of people take advantage of this, use shopping credits, double the amount of money. They buy more product, they go resell it, they make 100% profits. They can use it as free sample. Like, I don't know what you guys do to promote it, but it's just amazing what I do see happening with those shopping credits. And the other option as well, that we actually opened it for Asia in certain countries, is that they can use it towards a vacation, right? One of the things that I really encourage people to do is create events where you can build this team culture, and have your leaders working together towards the next higher goal. So you can use that towards a vacation, perhaps go with your family, enjoy time, outside, go for a weekend, whatever it is. So you can utilize the money towards that as well. So very excited about the Car Club program, Rico. I do see a lot of people taking advantage of that. And it's just a little bit of effort extra where you do it with your entire team to infinity. And of course, the opportunity to earn that extra perk on a monthly basis. Anything to share with that?
Yeah, I love what you said about flexibility, Danny, because I just saw a message coming from our chat box saying if you can discuss how many companies require the distributor to get a lease, they don't give cash. So this is one thing that we understand when it comes to you acquiring this bonus. It's not just meant for you to get a car, because sometimes, based on our experience in the previous companies that we have, some people are burdened by having these cars, right? They go for the first month, and then the following month it becomes a problem for them. Now this is an opportunity for, and by the way, there is actually some companies that only give just the down payment and then you pay for the rest. Okay. So it's not actually a car program, but it's just a down payment. But in here, the thing I like about our car program is that it can go month after month after month after month after month after month. There's no expiration on your car program, right? And another thing is that you can, basically channel it to whatever is important to you, as Danny has said. If products are important to you, you can channel that to shopping credits. If vacation is important to you, you can channel that as a vacation club bonus by accumulating all of the car club bonuses that you have. So this is a really, really exciting, another way of making money in our compensation plan. And I just love the flexibility of it.
Amazing. I love it too, honestly. And sometimes, people tell me, or if it's the last days of the month and they're qualifying, they're just getting their CV. Okay, I'm missing a little bit. What do I do? Well, that's like 5 toothpaste. Okay, they go get their team, sell 5 more toothpaste, and they're qualifying at the, even at the last minute of every month. Renee can attest to that. Reza can attest to that. Amarjit can attest to that. And actually, Asians, you guys have 12 more hours to qualify for these bonuses than Americans. So
Yes.
that's definitely an area of opportunity for you guys to go rocket. But honestly, I do see it happening month after month. And it's just a little bit of extra, work in the team. And if you see what you need to create as a revenue, not only doing it on your own, this is about team effort, right? So absolutely an area of opportunity.
Sorry, Danny. One more thing. And because I see Amarjit saying yes, mainly because, as you can see, most of the qualifiers for the MGRS are also qualifiers for the Car Club bonus, because basically they're almost of the same requirement. The Car Club bonus only needs the organizational volume. But nonetheless, if you hit for MGRS, you can easily get to the Car Club bonus as well. So that's another highlight that we have in our compensation plan.
Agree, 100%. It's just, actually, you need less sales in the car program than you need in the MGRS. Yes. That's why I said, if you are new, all you got to do is focus on MGRS. The moment you do MGRS 1 month and you understand what the basics of doing that means, right? How does that translate in time? How does that translate in activity? How does that translate in money? I'm telling you, that's why Amarjeet is being the queen for that, you know, for the past, I don't know how many years we've had that. And we're going to open up the microphones after to see. And I want all of you to share your experience when it comes to not only Night of the Stars, but achieving things that you can inspire and motivate us as well, because we also get caught up, right, on the same activities on a monthly basis. But if I already know what's my minimum monthly activity, then you go on a shopping spree like Amarjit with millions of dollars in Opulence points, go shopping and getting for all these items for free, because it's part of your daily activity. It becomes your lifestyle. So definitely something to share. And of course, the latest and the most amazing addition of our compensation plan in the past months. Actually, I believe we just launched it in May, if I'm not mistaken. Rico, remind me, sometimes I forget these numbers, but we actually had 52 qualifiers in the month of July, only for variance bonus. And for those who don't know, I'm going to explain it in a minute. We had a $12,405 in total payout. This is an added bonus nobody knew about, right? It's money sitting on the table every single time somebody in the world launches as a Lifestyle Advisor Plus. It is as simple as that. If that person is in your line, if that person is in your chain reaction will happen. And of course, everybody's loving variance bonus. You know why? Because when you start 10 levels of leadership, 10 levels, imagine this, as long as you are an LD1 minimum as a Lifestyle Advisor Plus, LD1, LD2, LD3, LD4, so on, Royal and Presidential, have the opportunity to earn either $50, $25, $10 added to that Lifestyle Advisor Plus, because we understand that as leaders in the chain, you are helping people grow. Exactly the same concept of CAR program. So you might not be on a high rank, but you are also earning, you know, added bonuses in your daily basis for helping other partners launch as Lifestyle Advisor Pluses. So look at this. We had 19 qualifiers in Canada, 9 qualifiers in the Philippines. Congratulations, Rico, to you on that. 7 partners in Thailand. Listen, Thailand is like stepping on their toes of Philippines, which I love. Nat and Minut are here. Congratulations. 6 partners in the USA, 4 partners in Singapore, 3 partners in China, 2 partners in Israel, 1 partner in Laos, of course, an amazing addition, and 1 partner in Belgium, which I already know he's actually here, and I want to acknowledge and congratulate him. He's actually originally probably also from Israel. He lives in Belgium, Sagi Solsky. He's here. He's actually going to become our next QT. We're going to get him qualified trainer in the next week. So you're going to be taking a look at his trainings as well. And I'm very, very excited because he's actually coming to our Freedom Conference in the next couple of weeks too. So I'm really, really looking forward for that. The average earning for the Lifestyle Director 1 in the variance bonus was $112.50. Imagine just that. You know, you go out, you do your job, you are building a team, and all of a sudden at the end of the month, you have an extra $112.50 sitting in your pool because of variance bonus, because somebody else worked and brought a Lifestyle Advisor Plus. Lifestyle Director 2 average is $191.43. Lifestyle Director 3, $708.33. Congratulations, LD3s. And LD4s, $2,670. Wow. Honestly, wow. All I can tell you for like Renee, Reza, and Ifra, which are our Lifestyle Directors 4, congratulations, guys. Like, honestly, this shows me when people are building a team culture and all they do is share from their experience what Opulence is all about, the potential is there. The table and the buffet is sitting out for you. So I love it. Congratulations. Congratulations for variance bonus. Let's talk about PV, Rico.
Well, of course, the personal volume. Of course, we understand that as a partner, as a business builder, one of the things that you need to do is to, of course, have some products on hand. Your inventory, something that you use, something that you also share it with other people. And the top PV is actually what we call the top personal volume. And of course, we recognize these people being one of the front runners in sharing our products to different people in different parts of the world.
Absolutely. Top PB, one of my, I don't know. You see, my job is sales development. I don't know your job, Rico, but all we do is show people how to generate PV. All I'm saying is whether you have a one person in your team is already a team. You can have one person, 100 people. I don't know what it is, but PV is, what your bread and butter, things that you go to bed knowing you generated some sort of PV. So now for me, when people ask me, oh, what's the minimum? I'm like, okay, what's your PV? What do you want to create with this business? So when you change the mindset of how do I see my minimum amount of personal volume on a daily basis in order to qualify, it becomes a no-brainer. Because not everyone is going to join Opulence or any business, thinking maybe at some given point I'm going to become a millionaire. Or maybe I just want to generate extra $500 a month. Or maybe I just love the product. I want to buy it for a cheaper price or at a discount price or at a wholesale price. Perhaps I can share here and there, sell some bottles, but in reality, my intentions of joining the business is not to run a business. So we just have to be aware of where the new person is standing at so I can provide the best leadership to that person. I can provide the best mentoring to that person, right? Not everyone is going to join your team wanting to become a top income earner. And you just have to know that. The moment you know that, you understand how to train that person and how to develop skills on that person, how you become a leader for that person. That person is trusting you with, just not buying a package, is trusting you with what you are saying Opulence has brought into your life. And they are buying into that. So the top personal volume person in the month of July in the entire company of Opulence Global is Kelly Lim from Singapore. She actually generated $3,287 in personal volume. She actually receives 50,000 Opulence points. Imagine this. 50,000 Opulence points equals $500 worth of product, right? $500 worth of product that she can actually resell, right? Get an extra $500 cash, or go on a shopping spree, buy $500 worth of fashion just for herself, ship to Singapore. And I'm sure, Kelly, you're going to be super, super happy. Amarjit, probably you can share something about Kelly Lim as well when we open the microphones this morning. So these are, partners around the world. And I know Kelly, I have seen the pattern of her orders is 10 family packs at a time. All she's doing is sharing the business opportunity with people, sharing the product, selling product. That's all she does. So $3,287 in 1 month. That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. You know what profit means, for her on a monthly basis to be doing that. Very close to her, we have people in Canada, people in United States. Believe me, when I look at the numbers, it's hard for us, right, Rico, when we're looking just for a little bit, and they're very, very close. So don't think like, oh my God, when am I going to be there? No, I'm telling you, very, very close. Sometimes it's a few dollars, the difference between partners. So you guys are rocking it and I love it. Congratulations, Kelly. And let's look at our country report. This is like where I get super excited, Rico. You know why? Because I love recognizing people from around the world. And when I look at the countries we've been, all the traveling we've done to inspire, to motivate, to bring light, to say, you know what, we can do this. There is more for me. I can do this. There is more for me. Congratulations for the top 5 countries in emo launches. Number 5 goes to United States. Number 4 goes to China. Number 3, Singapore. This month we're like pulling off their sleeves. Congratulations, Singapore. Number 2 in emo launches is Israel. I'm super proud of the Israeli team. And of course, Canada always goes to number 1. Like last month, I remember China was number 1. Beating Canada is not easy. China was like on a mission. And you know what? I'm super proud of our Israeli team because they have gone through a lot, the challenges, the obstacles. And, I was having a conversation with our SVP this weekend. Every single market has had their challenge. Every single market has had issues with customs, with this, with like these packages, lost or stolen, or like things that happen in logistics. But you know what? Sometimes our partners, are very like, driven by their goals and by their dreams, and they just keep on going. And that's where I feel resilience kicks in. It's like, okay, let's do this, we got to make it happen. So I love to see the top 5 report on a monthly basis, because you never know really what is going to happen. Like, it goes and it fluctuates every single month amazingly. Congratulations, team.
Yes, and I love to see Israel going up to number 2, because I'm not surprised, because as what we have seen in the past, they haven't always been our top in VIP shopper sales, meaning they do a lot of sharing and selling of the products. And no wonder that when you have more people believing in our products, then there will be more partners joining the opportunity. And that's why I love to see Israel being in number 2 right now. And as what you have said earlier to the top PV, one of the things that is very important is, if you want to build massive momentum in your business, you got to have the massive planting of our products. Keep on sharing, keep on caring, because eventually those people who believe in your products, they would want to become a part of the opportunity as well. So congratulations to all of our top 5 new email launches.
And I do see Ronan raising his hand, so I'm gonna allow him to talk. Hi, Ronan.
Hi, Ronan.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Loud and clear.
Hi, Rico. You guys are so inspiring. This is one of my favorite. It is my favorite webinar. And I just wanted to tell everybody, when they see Israel on the second place, everyone must understand that it's very similar to us looking at successful people, seeing their big houses and very fast cars, and we don't understand what they had to do every day to reach it. And I have to tell everybody, the Israeli market, 3 times since I've opened it in 2019, 3 times it went up, almost crashed completely, again, building it again, and new leadership comes up, crashed completely. And this time, it is the 3rd time. The leadership of the country is now solidified. Incredible players there, incredible mentors. And just to tell each and every one of you, never give up on your market. Even especially when things looks like they're going down, we're seeing maybe a smaller number. This is where you want to get excited, because it only means one thing, that if you keep pushing, you're just on a low in front of your next bigger high. So it took me many years to remember that it's actually when things are going down, I need to get excited, and not when things are actually at the top. Because every time something is at the top, by nature, force of nature, everything that goes up must go down in order to get the next wave. Remember how our CEO always teaches us that our business is like the heartbeat, right? And if your business just goes straight all the time, you're dead. And if it goes up and down and up and down, and as long as your next up is higher than your last up, then you know you're on the right track. Never get demotivated by seeing your group getting weaker. It just means that you need to push a little bit harder, and they will go higher next time. And I have to give the credit to every individual person, customer, partner that we have in the Israeli market. It is their effort, it's them not giving up, it's them learning and becoming more professional every day. And they really deserve this 2nd place in launching. They've been on the number 1 in customers for a long time, but Israel is coming, everyone. So it pushes each and every one of you, because I have organizations all over the world. Many of you in many countries are my family. And it's good to have some friendly competition, but we want to learn from what's happening every month. When we see those countries, we see the changing numbers. Everyone that is not in the first 5, go and push. Everyone that is in the first 5, understand that your measurement is to go high. And when things go down for a short time, do not panic. It is the sign to keep on pushing. Very soon, you're going to see yourself in the higher ranking numbers. So congratulations to everyone on all your achievement. And back to you, Rico and Daniela. Thank you so much.
Ronan, congratulations. And by the way, I would just like to acknowledge one of your partners here in the Philippines. They just launched the LA Plus. They were with me during our bootcamp training in Baguio, and she's so very, very excited. And I just want to confirm and affirm what you have said, that you are now going in different parts of the world. So congratulations to you and your team, Ronan.
Congratulations to Melia. I know you're talking about her. Yes, I agree with you, Rico. And thank you for doing such an amazing job helping all of us.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Ronan, for acknowledging the team. And like you said, the challenges and the obstacles that every market gets are different, but Israel have shown that resiliency, of course, with our VIP shoppers, people that are actively selling the product. And the only way for us as a company to track it is through VIP shopper sales. And that's why Israel is always, in the number one. They have mastered, the system in regards to, the shipping aspect and the things that are important and relevant for people. Inputting the health paperwork up front. We added it into the FedEx sheets, like all of these things that you guys know are needed in your country in order to import things that, for example, haven't happened, for example, for Mexico, where countries, and we actually spoke about Israel in our last managers meeting, because we see the growth, we see the resilience, and we know what's happening for Israel coming. So I'm excited. We've been promising the world I'm coming to Israel soon, Ronan. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I think the leadership is going to be ready soon. I know you are planning to go there as well, because for those who don't know, Ronan is actually in Egypt. He hasn't been in Israel lately, so he's actually going to be traveling as well there to see the partners, to give them live training. Now, after the pandemic, I feel people really want to go back to the live meetings and, meeting people in person. And we don't want to lose that connection when it comes to building our business. That brings the strength as well, trust. And of course, just knowing, okay, there is a person behind the screen, So definitely an opportunity. And like we see it now, for example, with Sahi Solsky being in Belgium, building an incredible team as well, knowing like, okay, I have this capability. I'm a good presenter. I can learn how to do this. I'm going to do a video on that. Like definitely an area of opportunity for everyone to grow. So congratulations on that, Ronan. All right. So looking at the VIP sales and the partner sales, Rico, you want to help me with this one?
Well, of course, before I announce what you're seeing on your screen and congratulate all of these countries, this is one great thing I love about this opportunity, being present in different parts of the world, especially for those who are new here. We are present in more than 200 countries and territories. You can build just anywhere you want. Amarjit is saying here, I would love to go to Israel too. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And of course, we'd like to recognize the top 5 for the partner sales for the month of July 2023. So starting off with number 5, Singapore. Congratulations to Singapore. Number 4, Israel. Okay, so I think Israel is all over the place right now. And then number 3 is USA. So congratulations. And of course, Philippines, number 2. And of course, number 1 is Canada. Yes, so congratulations to all of our countries who are in the top 5 partner sales. And would you like to do the VIP shoppers, Danny?
Of course. I like, you see, everybody's acknowledging. You said they are all over the place, of course, because we want to recognize and acknowledge. Remember, when it comes to sales, we have partners, which is the recurring orders of partners ordering on a monthly basis product, either for resale or for personal use. Then we have the VIP shoppers, which is the retail base of the entire company. And that's where Singapore stays in number 5. Thailand shows up and says, hello, we have VIP shoppers here, goes to number 4. Number 3 for United States, which actually, knowing United States, we have a very large variety of people in the USA that are actually coming from all different countries. We have a lot of Filipino community, our Somali community in the USA, the Chinese community in the USA. So a lot of different partners that are opening up the arms for other countries to be a part of the top 5. Number 2 goes for Canada. And of course, as every single month, Israel continues to be the number 1 market in the world for VIP shoppers. One of the conversations we had in our managers meeting, Rico, was continue to focus on VIP shoppers. These are the real customers. These are the customers or the consumers that are purchasing products directly from you as partners around the world, right? And are continuing to use our phenomenal products. So yes, of course, we want to continue to build that base. And that's one of the reasons why our summer sale, our fall sale, and the continuous sales that we're bringing up to you are giving you the opportunity to incorporate and increase your personal sales as well. So congratulations to Israel for being #1 again in VIP shopper sales. So I think with that, Rico, we can open up the microphones for some of our leaders or people who would like to share. I know Amarjit wanted to share perhaps about how things are in Singapore. You know, all of a sudden Singapore is all over the place too again. And I love that, seeing that activity, what's going on in that distribution center over there. And I also see Brian Arundel here, and I know he has, you know, good news as well for the world. I totally see another country emerging again in 2023 after a few years of, you know, dormant sleeping. And just watch out what's going to happen and what's, you know, new countries that are going to be popping up in our monthly recognition. So just raise your hand so we can open up the microphone for you. If you would like to share something or acknowledge someone in your team, we definitely want to open that for you.
Yes, I can see Itzhak raising his hand, of course. So Itzhak, welcome to the call.
Oh, hi. Hi, Rico. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello.
Oh, wow. Yes, hi. I'm so happy to be on this call and to hear my name mentioned in so many contexts. This is a time of really great, amazing developments in the entire Israeli market and in my own network. First of all, the Israeli market enjoys weekly trainings and weekly business overviews every week on Monday, on Wednesday night. People are coming, generating a buzz. We have new recordings in our Israel YouTube channel. And then in my own network, there are also some very exciting things. My own network is not only in Israel, it's also in some other countries. So first of all, I'm going to open a new French branch. There is a French nurse who is entering as a customer later this month and later as a partner to try to product first sale first. But in my network in Israel, there is now a proliferation of amazing leaders, very involved people, very curious people, people who are impatient to get their shop starting, impatient to take leadership roles, impatient to learn the tools of Zoom, to learn how to be hosts. People are really troubling Daniela, where can I get a host? There is Meir Atias, where can I get a spot for being a host? There is Ronit, you know, where can I get a spot to become a host? Everybody wants to become a host. I mean, there is a buzz, there is an action, there's something is happening here. And I'm so excited about getting to Canada because I have new partners in Canada now. And just to get more coordinated with everybody, to actually physically meet Renee, to meet Reza, to meet Daniela, to meet Ramin. I don't know if Rico is going to be there, but actually to get to know all of these people, there is so much we can do coordination-wise to really become coordinated and really share successful practices. I know I have so much to learn from you guys. Wow, there is so much excitement. Wow.
Wow. Danny, I love what Itzhak said there, that, you know, he's starting to open up different markets, different countries. And that's what the opportunity brings, the ease of expanding in a global market. So talk about that. So thank you so much, Itzhak, for sharing that. And I'm truly, truly excited seeing you building, you know, your business, expanding, developing new people, new leaders in different markets. So congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So Zahi is going to start the QT program actually the next upcoming Saturday. So for those of you who don't know about the program, basically, if you are a new partner and you can start by becoming host certified, and you become a qualified presenter, and then you can actually become, once you are at least LD1, LD2 and above, become a qualified trainer where you can actually take care of, you know, the Saturday trainings in the company and help us grow and helping pass that information to our partners as a qualified trainer by doing these trainings, you know, globally. So yes, definitely an area of opportunity for people to grow, to evolve, and to develop skills that they didn't even know they have, you know. With I remember when Ronan introduced me to him, and he's like, okay, I want you to meet this, you know, new partner in my team, and he's amazing, and look at his videos, watch them, and, you know, the presentation skills and things like that, kind of like what's happening to our host this morning, right? There is that gem and that little skill that you might have and you didn't even know you had, and that people people are looking at it and they're like, wow, you know, like I feel like I want to be like you when I grow up when it comes to presenting or showing the business, you know. And part of the feedback we get on a daily basis is that that's what makes us better. It helps us improve, it helps us evolve. So congratulations to you, my dear. Of course, I want to see more people you know, approaching. I'm going to put my email for those who don't have it. I'm going to put it on the chat. Just send me an email if you want to be a part of this host program, qualified presenter and qualified trainer. So we can line you up. We can have a conversation, start a conversation. Every 2 weeks, we need a new host. Every 2 Mondays, we have a new host. Is, you know, a partner that wants to host 6 corporate calls for 2 weeks. Monday product call at 8 p.m. Tuesday, forensic networker training with our CEO at 9 p.m. Saturday, live training from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., you know, Eastern Standard Time. That's it. You do it for 2 weeks, host the call, introduce our speakers, you know, get the calls going in a professional way. That is going to help you develop that skill. So if this is something that you see yourself doing, definitely, you know, get in touch with me or with Rico, learn the skills. There is a presentation, an entire slideshow on this topic in your back office. Go to YouTube if you're going to watch a video instead. We do have a video on the program. So get familiar with the requirements for this program and join. You know, that's all you
it's
need
an
to know.
absolutely awesome program. Last Monday, we had a training in Israel about the program with every detail. My partners are requesting and receiving the PDF with all of the particulars. I think that this program is going to transform. It's going to really make us reach everywhere. It's a wonderful program.
Mind you, we only have this program available in English right now, just because, you know, we can only certify people through the global program in English. But we know, for example, we have partners in Thailand or Laos or even Philippines, you know, or let's say perhaps one day or in Israel, for example, people that only speak Hebrew, and we are not able to certify them ourselves. So we need a qualified trainer in that country that speaks the language that could certify someone else in that particular country. So you can earn your badges in your back office and say, you know what, I am a host certified. But in order to do that, you have to do some corporate calls that you can, you know, we want people to know you. So yes, you can be certified in your language, but we do need you to speak English as well. So for some certain countries, we are doing the certification on the side, so we can have partners, you know, globally in different languages, being able to pass on the topics the proper way as well. Thank you for that, Sahi. Do we have any other leader or a person that would like to share this morning before we wrap up? Oh, I do see we have Amarjeet.
Amarjeet, yeah.
Awesome. Good morning.
Good morning, Danny, and good evening to Rico. How are you guys?
Hello, Amarjeet.
You guys are rocking the night of the stars.
So are you, Amarjeet? Congratulations to your team and to you as well, being a part of all of those recognition, MGRS, Car Club bonus, as well as for the top countries. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, Rico. I would like to also congratulate Patrick and Helen, their husband and wife team. They are amazing. They are, you know what, they really work so hard, and amazing couples. And also a newcomer, Patrick Lowe. He is also working very hard, and he just joined us this last month, and he became the MGRS qualifier too.
Wow.
Yes. So, and another one that our PV qualifier is Kelly. You will be a surprise. You know, she sells, she gives FWell to all the dogs.
Wow.
To all the what? Sorry?
Dogs.
She take care of stray dogs.
Ducks.
Wow. Yeah, you know, and that's why I said I acknowledge and I remember her, because that's her passion. You know, when she joined and she saw that she can give this to her pets, it's really what motivated her. So she's taking care of our doggy community.
Yes. So I am amazed whenever she come in to our DC and order a product like 2 sets, 3 sets, sometimes 5 sets of FOL. And she said, I said, how many dogs you have? She said, Amajit, you be surprised. You know,
Wow.
you'll be surprised with all the stray dogs that I take in and I help them and I give them a home.
Wow.
Yes. So I always inspired by her. I always tell her, you know what? You talk about human, she's looking
Yes.
after dogs.
Amazing, Kelly.
Yes, amazing lady. And I would like to say that I'm very grateful with the MGRS and a car bonus. This is my 5 years and 11 months without missing.
Wow.
Wow, 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 wow.
Congratulations. That's
Incredible.
Thank you. With 2 over million points that I have in Opulence Global. I mean Opulence points that Danny know. So I did my shopping.
Well, that's quite a lot of shopping.
Oh yes, I still have 1 over million points still.
Incredible.
Amazing. Actually, let's talk about that, Rico. One of the things that we discussed before, it was for certain people, and I see people sharing on the chat when it comes to bats and duties and what the product is. And I want to just do a little bit of information when it comes to that. You see, when you are doing your business, you are bringing revenue, you're earning, your earning potential, we know it's unlimited. And as a result, you earn opulence points, right? Like Amrajit I still have millions or thousands of, opulence points. It's given to you for free. You can redeem those products for free, but if you live in a country where self-clearance shipping is in effect, you do have to pay the VAT and duties of that product. And then sometimes people feel like, oh my God, like, why do I have to pay? Then I don't want it. So imagine, we have had people with this attitude when it comes to their product. And the reason why I want to bring this up is because in reality, the value of your item is still free, right? So let's talk about a ring, for example. So the value of the product, we have to put a value, because if it gets lost or stolen in customs or in transit or whatever, they have to replace the product. So there is a VAT value of that product included in your invoice. So if you live in a country where self-clearance is in effect, that means that you are clearing the package and not opulence, then you have to pay for that VAT and duty that your country is putting in. But when you are selling that product, you're getting that money back. Okay. If you choose to keep that product for yourself, it's like you going and shopping into any store of your country. The VAT and the duty is already included in the price of the product that you pay. So in reality, it's just understanding what the VAT and the duty is. You are getting that product for free. The value of the product and what we put in the commercial invoice does not reflect the price of the product. It is the VAT and duty that you would pay for that same ring if that ring wasn't stored in your country. So just don't allow that to stop you from getting access to these beautiful pieces, right? That either you use it for yourself or resell, doesn't matter. But I just wanted to bring this up because sometimes people don't really understand the concept behind it, and they get scared about, oh my God, like, why do I have to pay the VAT and duties? Now, in some countries where we offer full service, the VAT and duties are calculated at checkout. So we just charge you for the VAT and duties at checkout, and we pay the VAT and duties for you, if you do live in a country where we offer full service shipping. So it's just a matter of understanding the system. The software calculates it for you, and this way you will receive the product without have to worry about paying customs when the product arrives into your country. So I just wanted to make that clear for all of you. And who else do we have with us this morning?
We also have Renee. Hello, Lifestyle Director for Renee Liao from Canada.
Hello, Rico. Hello, Danny. Thank you so much for a wonderful, wonderful call. I just want to say a very good morning, afternoon, evening to all the people on the call. Of course, congratulations to all of the amazing qualifiers. It's just so exciting to see so many markets coming alive. And of course, want to welcome everyone who's coming to, of course, our Freedom Conference, September 15 and 16. And I know that we also have more people, like, for example, Cece, who is one of our newest rising stars in the Atlanta market. She has her flight and hotel rooms booked already, and she'll be coming, of course, to the Toronto conference. I think she's almost reaching LD2, if not already LD2. On her way to LD3, and it's just amazing to see, our product changing lives all over the world. We have such amazing growth happening, and I know that we would have even more people who would attend, but of course, a lot of people, for example, from China, that actually don't even speak English, and so I think they are planning on attending the Asia conference, where we'll have to translate, I guess, from Thai to English and then into Mandarin for some of the people there as well. But again, it's just so great to be part of a company that is so stable, so strong. 18 plus years running, and we're just expanding constantly, opening up new markets. I know that we have some major things happening just all over the world. Again, very excited, of course, to see Itzhak, of course, from Israel coming down to our conference. And, it's a great time to be in this company. And of course, we know that there's just so much more to come. And for me, it feels like even after 18 years of this company being around, it feels like we're just getting started, and that's the most exciting feeling, is that we're just getting started. There's so much more to achieve, millions and billions of lives to change out there, and there's so many people looking for this company. And the one thing I wanted to really to say to all of our partners in the call is, you know what, folks, now's the time to make sure that you reach down deep into your teams. Call every single person you've personally introduced, call every single person in your first generation, your second generation, your third generation, and get to know your teams. I think one of the biggest things that I've really experienced again from being in the Atlanta market is how great it is to have that face-to-face, belly-to-belly interaction with the teams. It builds so much more. And I cannot wait to see every single person at our Toronto conference, and get a chance to just to, connect and speak face-to-face again. So if you're out there in our company, do yourself a huge favor. Reach out to every single person who's in your team, your first gen, your second gen. If your team is under a few hundred people, call every single one of them and just build that like and trust, build that connection with them, because you know what, if they're not on this call, they're not seeing all the excitement that's happening right now. And so do yourself a favor, do them a favor, call them up, chat with them. And people are looking for change and looking for, people are hopeful for change. With the economy the way it's going right now, people are looking for that extra stream of income, and we have it here. But sometimes people kind of fall off the bandwagon. And so just, call everyone. And the biggest thing you can do right now to have an absolute huge boost to your business is get them to the Freedom Conference, September 15th and 16th. It's only $159 for the early bird for brand new people. We still have a few tickets left for the existing partners to buy at the $159. You get two beautiful light lunches, a huge gala dinner, some prizes, giveaways, award ceremony. But most importantly, it's a training. You're going to get training from our very own founder and CEO, who's going to be teaching again the forensic networker, which is his system on how to make a 5-figure monthly income. And you don't want to miss that. If you're serious about wanting to change your life, if you want to make more money to provide for your family, to travel more with your family, or just to buy the things that you want to buy, maybe it's a new home, maybe it's your mortgage is coming due in a few months, in a few years, and you want to make sure that you can keep your home, because with the new interest rates, people's mortgages are doubling right now. And so whatever that might be, if you want to learn how to quickly make a lot of money, you got to invest sometimes back into your business, be at the Freedom Conference. And what you're going to learn there is going to transform yourself and your team to be able to make those new income levels, right? So sorry for going for so long, Rico and Danny. Thank you so much for doing the amazing Night of Stars. And the call's back to you. Thank you so much. And Rico, we'll see you soon in Thailand.
Yes, absolutely, Rene. And I just admire what you are doing with your team. And of course, it's very true. It's very true. This conferences, this meetings, these conventions, whenever there is something going in your market, make sure that you are there. It's not just about the dinner. Of course, it's not just about the fellowship, but the learnings, the value that you can get out of it. And I know that the reason why you are a proponent of this is because you have seen this with your business. You have seen it yourself. Now, when it comes to your business, how it helped you elevate your business to the next level. So yeah, thank you so much, Rene, for sharing that as well.
Thank you, to the billion.
To the billion. Now we also have Brian Arindel. Welcome to the call, Brian. It's good to have you here.
Thank you so much, Rico. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, loud and clear. Yeah.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you so much to yourself, Rico, and to Danny for all the work that you guys have done to make this call such a tremendous call. I actually love this call because it really is an inspiration to see all the people around the world who are achieving success. And the thing I love about it most is it takes away a lot of the excuses that a lot of people have as to why they cannot succeed. At the end of the day, if they can do it, then why not me and why not you? And so I really love to see it because it shows the true potential of what can be garnered in this company if people really take the initiative and put aside all the excuses and just get to work. I want to congratulate Jason DeMattendi in my team for all the efforts that he's actually contributed to a lot of the things that everyone's going to be hearing about in the upcoming future. He's actually taking so much effort traveling from city to city and in some cases country to country. And there are going to be some big things happening. And I'm so excited for the contribution of what's going to be happening for Opulence Global as a whole. Lastly, I really want to talk about something that I've become very passionate about. And I just through my studies have realized it's a key factor in people's success. And Danny has focused many times on it. And I really believe it's something that everyone should focus on, and that is MGRS. And looking at what our CEO has created here, he's really created a system that has, is a proven way for people to achieve success. And, focusing them on the key factors of growing business where people may not realize that those components of MGRS are the things you need to be doing in your business every day, every week, every month to grow your business. And he's found a really phenomenal way to focus them on it by connecting it to something that they can accomplish or get for doing those things. And those things are things we should be doing for free, because those are things that in essence you need to do to grow any business, not just our business and our industry, but any business. You need to be focusing on those key things. And again, just looking at the things that he's connected to that program and what the value he's giving to people just for doing the things that they should do anyways is really mind-blowing. And it's something that I believe that if everyone focuses their attention solely on that piece of the business, it's going to drive everything, in terms of your success in this company. And then you teach that to your team, you're going to see some really, really exciting things happening in the upcoming years. And so I'm so excited. I'm so, and I'm so pumped. As Renee said, I'm looking forward to the Freedom Conference, and I'm looking forward to, what's going to be happening in the upcoming months. And I know that 2024 is going to be a record-setting year for everyone in this team, everyone in this company, and really everyone that's sort of connected to Opulence Global around the world. So thanks for giving me the opportunity to speak just briefly. And again, congratulations to all of the top achievers. And thank you so much again to Danny and to Rico for everything that you're doing to, push the company forward. We definitely appreciate it. And, congratulations to everyone and to the billion.
To the billion. People call you Mr. Africa. I don't know about that.
Well, it's interesting because through a lot of the things that we're doing, I just got my resident status in Togo. So it's pretty interesting that I've been called that for many years. And Sanaz and I were talking the other day, and she says, "Wow, you're really." I told her, "Yeah, I have my resident status in Togo," and she says, "Wow, you really are becoming Mr. Africa. So you speak something into existence, and it eventually happens."
Well, I didn't want to actually say the name of the country, but I know people are going to be now watching you. They have watched you for many years before Brian. And not only Mr. Africa, but this is how Nigeria became our #1 market for 2011, 2012, 2013, and I believe part of 2014. So definitely an area of opportunity for Nigerians to also continue to bring the revenue. We used to have partners making $20,000, $30,000, and $40,000 a month in residual income in Nigeria. So no reason why we couldn't continue. So super happy for you. And if you're now going to be getting into Togo, we have an incredible promotion for partners over there as well. So definitely a way to go for you. And of course, I'm super proud. I've always told you, I've always told you, you know, the leadership I see in you and the abilities and the skills you have developed over the years with this company, but I'm super excited for you, my dear.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Rico.
Awesome. Do we have any other leaders or people that would like to share before we wrap up the call? By the way,
Well-
something really nice, Rico, that Brian mentioned is like our CEO has created a system to proven success in not only in this company, but in the industry, you know, and we keep on talking about MGRS and we keep on saying, you know, these are the basics of your business. So what do I need to do in my Opulence business on a monthly basis in order to achieve it? You know, buy, sell, share, buy, sell, share. It's always about, you know, that little bit of activity that you do. Yes, we do have to put it on a number, like an amount of PV, an amount of sales and things like that. So I was looking at the slides when, you know, we explain to people what MGRS is all about. And in reality, you know, what I love about Brian's comment is this is what you are supposed to do anyways. Like, you know, this is what you do on a daily basis, and in a month, you know, in order to achieve some sort of success or income or whatever it is that you're looking for in your business. So at the end of the month, you end up with another chunk of money in your e-wallet because you went the extra mile and do it. So please review the requirements to qualify for MGRS. If you're new on this call and you don't know it, there is an entire training about it. It's called Momentum Culture, actually, because we have generated 3 different ways that you can qualify for this bonus on a monthly basis. You can do it by selling, you can do it by sharing the business, or you can do it by selling the Momentum package, which is Fountain of Life product. We have so many ways for you to achieve it. And Rico, honestly, I'm not in the field like you are, but I truly believe there is huge potential for people to do it and make it happen, earn additional income with this bonus. So definitely a way to go for partners and new people who are watching this for the first time.
You know, I love what you said there, Danny, because whenever we show the totality of what the opportunity brings, the 13 ways of making money, and of course the lifelong residual income, or the binary commission being the bulk of it, the generational wealth, whenever they see the $4,000, the $40,000, and so on and so forth, the infinity compensation plan, the next step is, where do I get started? How do I get there? And that's the thing that I love about this MGRS, because it shows you the pathway within your next 30 days of exactly what you need to do to get there, right? So what you buy, what you sell, what you launch, and this is basically what we say, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And MGRS is the one bite at a time. I love what Brian said there a while ago. Like he said, we should actually do it for free because this is the basic building block of our business, and yet we get even paid for it, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing that I love about the MGRS, and how our CEO was able to build his business. This is multi-million-dollar businesses, and teaching us and creating a system that allows us to do how to build a business on a monthly basis. And then it's not just about you building the MGRS, but as well as helping or teaching your team, coaching your team to also do the same. So I really love that, and of course,
And I'm like, don't forget, you get Opulence points too.
you get Opulence points too. You also get for Car Club bonus and many more. And of course, Amarjit is saying here, if you want to do MGRS, call me.
She's the queen. I remember when we launched it, we were, and this is like true story. I remember we were on the boardroom with our CEO. We're like planning about MGRS and, you know, the minimums and the requirements, and, you know, you gotta buy, sell, you know, share. And it was really like, I come from a direct sales background. So I'm the exigent there, and I always want to make it harder because I really work hard to achieve things, right? So I was like, oh my God, this is so easy. Like every single one of you should be qualifying for MGRS. And Ramin used to be like, Danny, no, let's, you know, bring the numbers down, bring the numbers down. And anyways, we end up on having it. And I remember, I still remember, you know, the very first qualifiers. I think we should do a poster about that. Just, you know, a throwback poster or something to show, you know, back in the day when Amarjit started to qualify. And then we saw all of these people qualifying, and then the following month again, and the following month again. And then, you know, from there, it's history. But in reality, the rules have not changed. We have not changed the rules of MGRS since we launched the program. And now it's going to be what, like 6 years maybe, Amrajit, correct me if I'm wrong. You probably know better than me the number of months that you have been qualifying. But really, even though we have changed, for example, the PV requirements for variance bonus, right? Like you are a leader, you are in leadership, therefore your personal volume becomes higher. But at the end of the day, when you're launching people, by the way, when you are launching a Lifestyle Advisor Plus, you earn $350 in wholesale profit, but you also get Opulence points, about $150 worth of fashion products. You are either getting them for you or reselling it. It's just money sitting on the table, and sometimes people just don't have this vision of seeing the potential of what can be done and how can I generate wealth with that. So really, MGRS pushes you to do these basic activities on your business on a monthly basis to keep you on track. Because remember, as entrepreneurs, it's very easy to get sidetracked because life happens and, you know, business. And sometimes I'm at home and I'm just washing these dishes and laundry becomes more important than working in the business. And I'm like, okay, how did this make me money? It didn't actually make me money, but I still did, you know, wash the dishes and do laundry. So at the end of the day, we can find a lot of other things that become more important. And I do see Henry here. Oh my God. Welcome, Henry.
Hello, Danny. Hello,
Hi,
Rico.
Ray.
Hello, Corey.
How are you?
Great job. Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, I'm very excited to see all the qualifiers. I mean, I did miss a part of it because I was with the China call. I was talking to Chinese leaders, and I was talking to Cici and her partner, Dr. Zhang, and they have 3 LD2s in the team already, and we are looking at some great potential in the Chinese market, and we're pushing for the Chinese market to open up more. It's such a huge market that we would like to tap into more. So we are working on that. Yeah, hopefully we'll make some great progress in there. And congratulations to all the teams, to everybody who has achieved MGIS and a car bonus, including myself. I think I'm about 4 years old in that MGIS car bonus qualify. So I'm right behind Majid, trying to catch up with her.
She actually just said for her it's 5 years and 11 months. I'm counting.
Yeah,
so yes, you are behind her.
Yeah, so that's great achievement, and we'll be looking forward to see everybody in the conference, and I'll be happy to see everybody. Thank you.
Awesome. And thank you so much, Henry. We know you are helping us build the Chinese community as well. You are our liaison when it comes to communication as well. And, you know, we have a big team in the back when it comes to translations and having a website for the Chinese team only. So I see a lot of things happening for the Chinese market, and we are really, really excited. I do see as well, Erlyn Williams with us. I know she said she wants to talk. Can you unmute yourself, my dear?
Hi, good morning. Good
How are
morning,
you?
Rico. Good morning,
Hi.
Danny. Hi, I am Ellen, and I'd like to say great call as usual on Saturdays. I would also like to congratulate Korean on a great hosting, you know, a job well done. But for those of you all who don't know, I will also like to let you know that Korean is my direct downline, and she's also my daughter. And reflecting on what Daniel had said earlier on, that when you have a downline, you have to know exactly where they are. They may just want to shop, they may want to sell, you know, they have different aspects as to where they want to go. And when I joined Korean said, Mommy, I'm not a seller. I said, okay, but you're still going to join anyway. So, you know, she backs me with everything. She makes my flyers. If we're doing anything, she's always there, but she reminds me, I'm not a seller. And I remember the first time she did a presentation. I mean, she just looked at it once and she did this presentation. And I was like, this child got talent somewhere I didn't recognize, you know. So Daniel, you know, going back to what you said, you know, I said, well, you know, maybe you should try doing presenting. And when that hosting came up, I said, you know, maybe you should get into it. But of course, she wasn't really, you know, too interested. And then I said, of course, with a little front face and stuff like that, I was like, no, this talent just got to go forward. So remember, Daniela, when you called me, I said, you know what, she's really good. Let's use her. After she did our little presentation throughout our last in Trinidad and Tobago. I said, you know, Daniela, could you put her on first? Because I think she can really do this and it would help her, you know, to get her hosting qualification and presentation qualifications also. So, you know, here she is, you know, we brought her forward. So this is for people, you know, who would say, and I heard a lot of people say, you know, I brought in my children, but they're not interested or they're not doing it too much. You know, sometimes they've got a talent that sometimes you got to recognize and push them in another area, according to what you said, Daniela, you know. So this is Korean, and this is what came out of Korean, even though she is not a seller, or she can be a host and a presenter, you know, moving forward. Okay, so thank you very much.
You're very welcome, Erling. And you know, that's a mom speaking from the heart. Definitely, you know, when you see skills and that they could be developed, and that's why we were super excited about Corinne, and we are really thankful. You know, today, I believe today is your last call, yes?
Yes,
Very
today is
excited.
my last call.
Well, it's your first actually to begin with, you know, in this new journey, because I know after host program, life never goes back to being the same. You know, you can become a
Correct.
qualified presenter, which I know you are, definitely are. And whenever you start ranking up in your business, you can definitely become a QT. It will be my pleasure.
Thank you so, so much for that support. And I want to go back to one of the things you would have said at the beginning of this presentation when you talked about developing skills you didn't even know you had. And last year when I joined Opulence, September, yes, September, I had no idea that this is where I'd be almost a year later. It's definitely, I'm generally more of a shy person, although it may not look like that sometimes. I really am more of a shy person. That's why I said I'm not into sales, because you really have to put yourself out there when it comes to sales. You really need to interact with persons. And this has shown me that, you know, it's easier than you think. It's easier than you think. You really just need to make those first steps, and not only for hosting, in terms of everyone out here trying to grow their business. This entire program today started with a first step. It started with a first step from our CEO. Everyone who won an award today, everyone who was recognized today, started with one step. They said, you know what? I'm going to take this seriously, and I'm going to get into my business, and I'm going to sell my first product. And look at where they are now. Look at where they are now. So it's possible for each and every one of us. And I do, when it comes to hosting, I implore all of you to really, even if you've never thought of it, reach out, try it. 6 calls, 2 weeks. It's not going to take that much out of you in terms of, you're not going to feel like it's the end of the world. We have so much support, and aside from our direct upline support, we have corporate supporting us so much. So Rico, Daniela was so warm and inviting, and she really gave me that extra will to do it. She really said, okay, you know what, you can do this. We're excited to have you here. And it made me feel like, you know, I can do this. And I did do it. This is my last call, and each and every call has been so inspiring, so welcoming. We've had the chat going so much in these last few calls. And you know what, guys? Reach out. Just reach out. Do it. Do it. Take that first step. And I'll see you guys in this presentation next month.
Wow.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Corinne. And like I said to you and to all of our new partners who would like to join this program, you know, it's all about doing that first step and, you know, trusting yourself, trusting that you have our hand here, like we will not let you down. You know, I know our next host is going to be Larry Hackman, and, you know, he called the office panicking. I'm looking for Danny. Like, where is she? I have him on WhatsApp. He's like, I don't know what to do, you know, because of course it makes you feel nervous, right? It's like, oh my God, like I'm going to be the host. But, you know, it all starts with the first step. And let me share something with you. I am a shy person. I am a shy person too. Believe it or not, like I just did an event of networking this past Thursday with, as you know, I'm a lead member in Hispanic Women's Network. And when I arrive into a place, don't think I'm this extrovert person that is, you know, shining and saying hi to everyone. I am shy when I go into a space, like I don't know the people. That comes after the cocoon later. But I don't know who am I going to meet, right? So not everyone is an extrovert from the moment they arrive into a space. So it is okay. And my question to develop this is, are you okay at being shy? So if the answer is no, okay, how can I help you become a better version of you? So that's where I put people in a spot where they are comfortable being uncomfortable. So for me, for example, when I go into a room or into a conference or something, I always want to sit on the front row. I am shy, but I want to sit on the front row because I know that if I want to be at my 100% present in that moment, I got to give myself 100% present in that moment. And the only way I can do that and get my brain to focus is being on the first row. But that doesn't mean I'm not shy, right? So I put myself uncomfortable in that spot, right? Where I know I can be comfortable being uncomfortable. So that's where you got to put yourself. So even though sometimes other people see that shine or that spark or that, skill of Corinne, for example, being an amazing presenter and you can do this hosting program, even though you didn't believe, you rely on somebody else's belief, you grab it and then you're like, okay, you are right now sitting at an uncomfortable space for you where you can feel comfortable and excel and show that skill. That's how people are developing this business too. So that happens with any skill. It could be recruiting, it could be selling, it could be presenting, it could be actually hosting an event, right? So that's all the way, or how I see it, it's how we grow in becoming a better version of ourselves when it comes to the business. So congratulations, my dear, on that. I do see some comments here. Berlin saying, I'm still shy. The limelight is definitely not my space, but I know I must step out for the hour. So we might not be like, woo, yay, I'm going to speak in front of people. Now put me to speak in front of people, I can do that, right? That's not a problem because I don't feel shy about that. But when it comes to connecting, I'm more about doing that one-on-one than, being in a spot with 50 people. So congratulations on that, Berlin. You've been in this business a long time as well, my dear. So we're always nervous to be the center of attention. Yes. So work on that too. Work on that too, Erlin. Awesome. I can relate to Danny, but do what has to be done, right? We just have to do what has to be done. Sometimes it's just about making it happen. Awesome. Awesome.
And I do, I love what you said there, Danny. And of course, well said, Karine. And what you have said there makes you, I see a bright future ahead of you, of how you can also inspire other people with regards to your concept, your ideas, and what just you have shared with us today. And I think one of the greatest thing here is the mindset, that it's not just about you, it's about the people that you can help. The things that you have in yourself, the gift that you have for yourself is not just meant for you, it's meant to be shared with other people. And that mindset that those information that might be of help to other people, well, that means a lot. That means a lot. It's not just for the other people, but as for yourself as well. So I love what you said there, Danny. And I'm also shy. I wanted to be alone many times. Even if you don't believe it, but I'm a loner. I want to be alone, but whenever I see people that as what I have said to you many times, whenever I see people depending on you, people that you can help, you can inspire, that you can teach, that you can coach, that you can mentor, and whenever you see the look in their eyes of how they look from being down to being up, that's a wonderful sight. And that's the thing that really keeps me going. And thank you so much, Corinne, for what you have shared with us today. And again, thank you so much, Danny, for all of the things that you're sharing with us.
Amazing. Well, thank you, team, for making it like a morning, the morning. And even though it's once a month, I get really excited being here and sharing with you, not only ignite you with inspiration and motivation, but also to, kick your butt, go to work, make it happen, whatever it is, even if it's a small step. Believe me, the feeling of achieving, when you go to bed, you're like, my God, I did good today, and that's sometimes we forget that. We forget to give ourselves that good feeling, before we go to bed. And Rico and I, we speak so many times about this. If it wasn't for the people, we wouldn't be where we are today. We wouldn't do what we do. because I personally don't do this for myself. I do this for you. I do this for the people. So that's what gives me that ignition, right? And that passion to talk and to speak and to inspire, and everything that sometimes, you know, comes out of my heart and the things is really, I speak from the heart. So you got to do that when you're talking to people as well. I'm telling you, it makes a big difference. Awesome, awesome. Who else do we have?
I think we have Verlene. Verlene on the call. Hello, Verlene.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Go ahead.
Hi, greetings everyone from the beautiful island of Anguilla in the Caribbean. Yes. Danny, just picking back on all that you've been saying, and even what Orlin and Korean and Rico, everybody has been saying, you know, for myself, I don't like the camera. I don't like to be the voice out there, but I've told myself over and over, you know, you need to step out, you know, show the shy ones too that they can do it just like how you step out. And I remember presenting with Korean, and I was just feeding on her energy, you know. So even though she's shy, she was pulling me out, you know. So I like that about it. And even now having to get our Caribbean call started again, I was like, who's gonna do this? And months keep passing. I said, nothing is happening. I said, let me just do it. So I told Reza, I said, Reza, you need to come on this call. I want to start a Caribbean call again. He was like, oh my God, I was just thinking about getting this call started. So let's just do this. So I got started and I pulled my daughter with me. And she was like, Ma, what do I have to do? I don't know anything about this. I mean, they listen to me all the time, you know, from small, even when we were GWT. You know, they always be, Ma, you always talking GWT wherever we go. You know, they don't want to go in the shop with me anymore because I'm always talking about, you know, business. So she was like, what you have to do? I said, just what you saw me doing before. You know, so she said, okay. I said, just read from the screen. So I decided I would do that because she has an energy too that I can also feed off of, you know. So it's great, it's great. That's why we have here. It gives us the excitement and it motivates us to really step out also. You know, apart from the support and everything else, is what the CEO has created in a whole company, what we have to offer, the compensation plan, just the whole Opulence family also. So I just wanted to share that.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
for sharing, Berling. And, you know, we have seen you grown from the times where, you know, GWT was all about fashion and you're bringing the fashion items into the Caribbean. So, you know, so many areas of opportunity to expand and propel and to move forward. So definitely a way to grow, expand your business, of course, develop those skills. I totally see you on stage. Like I have seen you so many times and, you know, I can't wait to see you again, but definitely develop those skills. And, you know, also by becoming a better version of you, what's that skill that you don't have that you want to develop, right? Is it following up? Is it, you know, the other day we were talking about these calls. How many calls are you doing for your team? How many calls are you doing to help and propel other people in your organization that have nothing to do with corporate? I mean, corporate has a platform, you know, to train even the new partners, but what are you doing for your team? Are you getting together every single week? Are you doing weekly meetings in your country? Oh, nobody does weekly meetings in my country, so be the first one to do. You see, if we start developing a new country, who's going to do those meetings, right? So if I want to build a country, for example, I'm just bringing it out into the universe, Brian. I'm not saying you got to do, but if you have a residence in Togo, who's going to be doing the meetings in Togo? Brian, or somebody that lives there that is going to be taking care of that. I'm just saying, Brian, I'm not putting you in the spot, but somebody has to do it. So start planning ahead for that. Like, do you think I know, or Rico knows that when every time he goes to the boat, by the way, a year ago, we like yesterday I went through the pictures. I saw the photos when we went to the beach in Davao. It's already a year ago. I cannot believe how fast it went. But the thing is, what have I done in this year, for example, to become a better version of me? What are those skills that I was able to develop? We forget that the most important person sitting here is you. So what are you going to do to become better at that, right? This is just that, asking yourself that question and moving forward towards that, becoming that version. So awesome. This is very inspirational. Awesome. Who else? Let's wrap it up, team. I do see a Q&A. Please help me find the MGRS training in the back office. I have it right here. because I knew you were going to ask. I knew you were going to ask. Here's the MGRS training. You can find it on their Momentum Culture. You can find it on their in the YouTube channel. There is this slide as well on their where else do we have MGRS qualifications? I believe it's Momentum Culture only, but this slide is also in your prosperity book. Okay, new prosperity book coming, by the way. New prosperity book with all these new updates. I've been working relentlessly on that book for like, I don't know how many months, but it's coming, it's coming. 3 ways to qualify for MGRS. The standard method is, I know, very common for many of you, and I would encourage you to teach your team to use the standard method to qualify. The standard method teaches the basic habits of your business to qualify for this global revenue sharing. So the standard method is for those who want to have a balance, right? Like cooking, soup, stew, dessert, rice, you know, you're doing all of a little bit of everything at the same time. So you need $150 in personal volume, 1 ULA, $200 in VIP sales, and $750 in BQB. All of this combined gives you an average of $2,500 in PV. Right? So if you do a little bit of everything, you qualify for the share. The second method is buying the momentum packages. For those retailers who just want to sell product, they buy the momentum package, and by buying the package, automatically qualifies them. And the third method is for that person who's actively selling, but they are selling different products. They're selling fashion, they're selling shampoo, they're selling Safe Home Revolution. So because they are selling different types of products, or it could be Fountain of Life only, doesn't matter. As long as they generate $2,500 in PV, they also qualify for MGRS. So there are 3 different ways that you can use to qualify. And because it's a monthly bonus, you have from the first of the month to the last day of the month at midnight Eastern Standard Time to qualify. Right? The reason why I like you to focus on this, the number 1 method, which is the standard method, is because it teaches the new person the basics of the business in all areas. Buy, sell, share, buy, sell, share. That's all you do in Opulence. You buy products, whether they're for you to resell, right? You share the business opportunity, new brand partners, new lifestyle advisors plus. You sell products, share your links, sell product online. Okay, $200 in sales, dollar to dollar value, doesn't matter where you are in the world. As long as you sell $200, minimum $200, that's nothing for someone that's, you know, achieving these ranks, but $200 is the minimum. And then the CV value of all of this together has to add 750 BQB, bonus qualifying volume, is the CV combined of these 3 activities. 750 BQB, and you're qualified for that sharing. That sharing, if you're a lifestyle advisor, you get 1 share. It could go from, you know, $30, $50, $100, whatever it is. 2 times, right? 2 shares if you're an LD1, 3 shares if you're an LD2 and above. Okay? Awesome. Anything else?
Yeah, Danny, there's another question here. What are the qualifications for LA Plus to achieve variance bonus?
Variance bonus. Okay. Well, first of all, you need to be a lifestyle advisor plus. That's the very first thing to qualify. And another way that you can see this slide as well, Sahi, I just remember, is in the compensation plan training. If you look at the compensation plan training, you will see the ways to qualify for MGRS as well. Okay. So for bonus, variance bonus, how you qualify for it is as long as you generate, if you're an LD1 or the lifestyle advisor plus, as long as you generate $250 in PV. Okay, we want to make sure that you are an active leader that is actively building their business. You're just not doing the minimum. Remember, the minimum is always 150, as you can see here. For variance bonus is 250. And as long as there are new lifestyle advisors plus in your organization, you will get a piece of that bonus share. First generation, second generation, there's 3 generations for leadership, but you have to be an LD1 and above to qualify for that. That is designed for leaders. Okay, and all you need to do to qualify for the bonus is generate a minimum of $250 in personal volume. That's it. It's easy and simple, and it's just because we are giving and of course, it doesn't stop, right? There is no limit. If there are 10 people, 20 people, 30 people, 40 people, 50 LA plus in your organization, you get money on all of them, depending on which level they are. Okay. Amazing. Anybody else?
Hi,
Oh,
Danny.
Lucy, Charlene, how are you?
Hi, Danny. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. Congratulations to all qualifiers.
Congratulations. Thank you.
I wanted to come on here to congratulate specifically two persons in my team, in my organization. One, I would like to recognize Rosie Felix for coming up and stepping up to doing the presentation. And also she did it in person as well as online. And also Miss Bianca Lake, who is growing, tremendously. She is one of our top sellers in Dominica. And of course, she's always stepping up to creating our posters and always has ideas to share so that we could grow more in Dominica. Thank you so much.
Amazing. I do see so many activity in your country as well, my dear, and I want to acknowledge that. I'm super excited for what Dominica has to bring. I remember when our SVP was there as well. Let's do another corporate event, my dear. It's all about bringing that community together and generating and building that culture. So I'm really, really excited and happy for you as well.
Yes, thank you so much, Danny.
Amazing. So it's 5 minutes to noon. Anybody else would like to share before we wrap up the call today? It was an exciting call, Rico. Thank you for hosting with me. I think you're muted.
Yes, absolutely, Danny. As I was saying, sorry for that. But anyway, this is the calls that I always look forward to, the part where I can also hear from our partners, because, we've been sharing your stories. Whenever we hear something from the calls, whenever we hear something from people that is inspiring, we also share it with our team. So it doesn't stop from you, from the people that are here on this call. Your stories are being shared in different parts of the world, and people are also inspired by it. So keep on sharing, keep on caring.
Amazing. Keep on sharing. I love it. All right. So have an incredible end of the month. We are approaching the last 90 days of the year, and I'm excited for that. It is the best selling season for all of you. So take advantage, start working on it in advance, and definitely, way to grow and going and achieving your goals. Reset, refresh, and look at what you have done in your yearly essentials and your yearly goals, whatever you decided in January that you were going to accomplish, and look at it today and what you need to do in order to achieve it. So I'm excited for that. Rico, people are excited for the conference as well in October, November for Thailand. Have an amazing time over there.
Absolutely, Danny. And this is an exciting time for our company, for our business, especially going towards the last quarter of our year 2023. It's time to finish strong. We have a lot of things happening. We have a lot of, we just had a managers meeting, and our CEO laid down his vision and what he wants to accomplish together with our partners, and especially with the Freedom Conference up and coming. You shouldn't miss that. Be a part of that. Bring your whole team into that event, as well as for the Asian Conference, which should be happening on November 19. We finally have a date for that. That will happen in Bangkok, Thailand, and we'll be going out with a poster. So make sure that you get into that event as well. And we invite everyone all over the world, all the partners all over the world. You are all invited to participate in that. It's going to be an epic event as well. Same with the Freedom Conference. And we're looking forward to all of these exciting events and hoping to see you there, hoping to see all of you there. So thank you so much.
Amazing. So have an incredible week as well. Thank you, all of you, for being on this call. And I will see you, I guess, next month in our next call. Actually, no, September conference is before that. So we'll definitely see each other on Facebook Live as well. So have
already next month, Danny, right? That's already That's already next month.
Yeah, in a couple of weeks. September 15. Oh my God. The agenda is full. Anyhow, team, thank you so much for everything. So much love and, you know, inspiration and motivation shared here. So go and make it happen. Have an incredible day.
Thank you, Corinne. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Corinne.
Thank you, guys. So I just want to end off with some of the announcements. So firstly, we've added new languages for selected posts on including Canadian French, Thai, Simplified Chinese, Somali, and more to come on Opulence Social. Let's not forget Instagram flash sale drops on Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time all summer. So head over to Instagram, follow at Opulence Global, at Opulence GL, sorry. We have new content almost every other day. Let's not forget the North America cruise next year, February 12th to 16th, 2024. Can't wait to see you guys there. However, we must meet LD2 qualifications by December 11, 2023, and that's ample time for all of us to really get going in our business and meet our LD2 qualifications. We've spoken a lot about the Freedom Conference. So, hi, Ramesh. We've spoken a lot about the Freedom
surprise.
Conference.
Continue, Corinne. We have our CEO in the house.
Yes, so let's not forget ticket prices up until August the 31st is $199. From then on to the event, it's $249. So we've spoken so much about this. Ramin will be there. Sanaz Human, our Senior Vice President, Renee spoke about it. He will be there. Ifra Hassan and Riza Mesgalo. Guys, let's get in on this. It's going to be something we don't want to miss. Friday, September 15th and Saturday, September 16th. Get your tickets now. As well as join us on Monday for the product crossfire. All your fashion, beauty, and health product questions are going to be answered by experts. So Sanaz will be there as well as David O. So don't forget. Thank you all for joining us today, and we will see you next time. So to the billion, one team, one dream, guys.
To the billion.
To the billion team.